Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me.
새로도 시에나가 나 할 일이 너무 많아 더 기분 좋은 두 잔.
안녕하세요 여러분, 오랜만이에요. 네 맞아요. I know it's been a long time guys since I posted a recent video, almost like a month now. I'm so sorry. For those who are watching now, thanks for tuning in again to Let's Talk Korean, and those who never left, thank you again. I can't say thank you anymore. A lot has gone on with me here in Korea, good and bad, you know, awesome experiences, bad experiences, and just a lot all at one time. School, classes, exams, studying, and also my personal life. So I really wasn't up to making a video just yet, but nonetheless I'm back, and here is a new video I decided to bring for you guys. I'm leaving Korea in about 2 weeks, and I'm so sad. So I have a lot to share, and even when I go home, there's still more things I can share about Korea, and then just continue on with new videos anyway. But this video is kind of to say, like, while being in Korea and almost leaving, only being here for 4 months, I realized that, like, I'm black. Now hold on, I know that doesn't even make sense, but I'm from the US, so in the US, diversity is a big thing, right? It's like a huge melting pot in the United States. So you don't really think about color as much as you would do anywhere else, or you don't let color be a determining factor for a lot of decisions you make with an individual. But here in Korea, I realized that through different experiences, good and bad, that color is just something that is really still new to Koreans, and I'm gonna share with you guys some of my personal experiences that just reminded me that, you know, I'm black and I am just so different. First of all, a lot of the first interactions you have with people, at least for me, has been somehow revolved around my skin color. For example, a woman came up to me on the subway, really nice, really sweet, and it was freezing when I got here, right? It was February, so it was like really cold in Korea. And she obviously spoke some English, so she just wanted to be friendly and speak to me. So she came over to me where I was standing, me and my friend. I swear to God, this really happened. I'm from New Jersey, near New York, so I'm used to cold weather, but for some reason, the cold in Korea is just very different. Anyway, I digress. She came up to me and she was like, "It's cold, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty cold." Like, her English was okay enough to understand. So she's like, how you like, you know, what cold weather here, you know, in Korea? How do you like Korean cold weather? And I'm like, it's alright, it's just something I have to just get used to, but it's not bad at all. So she's like, yeah, because it's hot in Africa, right? And I'm like, poor woman, like, she's trying to be so nice, but at the same time she just broke my damn heart. And I'm like, oh, I'm from America. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, okay. And she just walked off awkwardly, and I'm like, thank you, it's nice meeting you, you know. And it just goes to show, like, you know, at the end of the day, dark complexion, at least in many Korean eyes, are associated with Africa or African countries, and that's understandable. But it's like, you gotta kind of like break out of that shell to realize not everybody who is of dark complexion is from Africa, or even their ethnicity may not be African per se, but it happened, and that made me realize, oh, you know, my skin color is something that's just noticeable here in Korea. Even when you're with friends, you know, you'll realize how different you still are from them, and, you know, and it's not even to be harmful, but it just happens. For example, you know, I'll be with Korean girls, and they'll, let's say for example, talk about like dark complexion and like getting tan and dark skin, or darker complexion K-pop artists or something. They'll just say like, oh, you know, I don't really like dark skin, and, you know, it doesn't look good, it looks, you know, I don't like having dark tan, it looks ugly. And you're like, bro, I'm standing here and I'm brown, like, I'm completely brown. You know, you realize even the beauty standards here in Korea make me realize that I am black once again. And it's like, kind of sucks, but, you know, what can you do about it? Even my ethnic hair, you know, obviously natural curly hair isn't something ethnically natural for Koreans to have, so it's different from theirs. I totally get it. But, you know, my hair has been like this really big, like, wow factor for so many Koreans, young and old, but mainly older females. You know, ajumas will either come up to me, I'm just sitting somewhere, and they'll just come touch my hair, pull my hair, and they might just be complimenting it genuinely, you know, so pretty, and I really like your hair, or is this your natural hair, or is it, you know, a perm? Because a lot of ajumas here, they love to wear the afro kinky curly attempted look. So if your hair is super curly or kinky, they admire it. So I don't take it personal. I just think, you know, it's just a weird factor to get used to, because in the US, people see my hair, they might love it, they might like it, but they never intrude your personal space like that. And so to have people intrude my personal space in Korea, even if it's for admiration, is just totally weird. There have been moments where I have taken a cab or needed to take a cab and I was just denied service. Now, don't get me wrong, I could have been denied for any reasons. Maybe because he didn't feel like driving, or maybe whatever the reasons could have been. I still have to be mindful that this could have been a reason as well. You know, like some cab drivers, just a select few, would just not want to pick me up, or I'll knock on the door. You know, there's a sign that says if the car is available or not, and if it's available, obviously I'm gonna go for it. So there's been times I have my hand out, see me, you're available, but you just keep it moving. Or, you know, I'm knocked on the door, because you can just open a door if it's sitting there. Open the door, he go, oh, no, just doesn't want to give me service. You know, whether it's because I am, you know, different, or a foreigner, or you don't think I speak English. You didn't even give me a chance to tell you where I need to go, or just show you where I need to go. Like, it's money at the end of the day. But if you just refuse to service me and lose sight of your goal mission as a cab driver and to get money, then that's just on you. Like, and I've seen like a lot of my other black male friends have a harder time getting cabs in Korea, especially military men. They're not even in uniform, but just black men mostly that are here for military, so they will be denied cabs back and forth. We just wouldn't get a cab at all. And I've had situations where, to prove that this was an issue, was that I had my hand out or requested a cab, didn't get the service, was told I can't go, no, and then literally another Korean will come, wave it down, he'll say yeah, and she'll get in the car, or they get in the car, and just like, okay, that kind of just proved to me a little bit, you know, what I was thinking of my theory of why, you know, I just can't get cabs here sometimes. And that's an experience that showed me that yes, I am black here in Korea. The other day I went to get my nails done. Now, I usually go somewhere else, but they were closed, so I went to a place that someone recommended near my home, right? Just convenient, and it's near my home. So I've been down the stairs to that company or place before, and I know that in Korea it's easier to get your nails done with an appointment. Like, they usually work around an appointment and a schedule, and they take customers like that. And if they can't take you for a certain thing, they tell you what they can take you for. So if they can't do your hands, we have someone to do your feet. If we can't do neither one, they have to, not have to, but they're supposed to take out their calendar or schedule book and see if you want to make an appointment for another day, another time. They're supposed to give you different options. They had about 3 people in there. 2 women were doing nails, and the other person didn't have a customer. So, you know, I am a walk-in, so I'm aware of that, but I did see one available. Maybe she was on lunch, I don't know, whatever it is. I go downstairs and, you know, I say, you know, manicure, like I want a manicure. And the lady, like, they're all looking at me, as usual when you go into a business. It's always uncomfortable, but they're looking at me, and, you know, everybody just stops what they're doing. Even the customer's looking up like, you know, just like, what is she about to say? Like, what does she want? And I'm like, I came into a nail salon, obviously I want my nails done. So anyway, I said I want a manicure, and she's like, manicure? You know, like, obviously the same thing, manicure. And I'm like, yes, a manicure. And she's like, no. Now, part of me was about to, you know, ask why, you know, well, you know, is there a reason why? Is it crowded? Is it overbooked? Can I schedule? And then it hit me like, I shouldn't even be the person to mention that. You're supposed to be the person to mention that if you're giving me service or you provide a service. So I'm like, anywhere else when I've been there and asked this question and couldn't get service, they gave me other options. She just was like, no, oh no, that's it, just no. Not, we're packed, we're full, new time, new schedule. Hey, can you speak Korean? Or I have someone that we can put on a phone for you, because most businesses have someone that speaks English that they can put on the phone with a foreigner. Like, I stood there like this. I had to get my thoughts together, and I was like, okay, thanks, and I walked away. Now, as I'm walking out the door, the customers, no, the other lady who wasn't doing nails said something, and they started laughing. Now, let's try to have an open mind, right? they could have laughed at anything. They could have made a joke about anything. So anything could have happened where they made a laugh and it wasn't about me. But it's just too coincidental that I just walked in, I was just in eye service, and all of a sudden everybody got giggles and laugh and has jokes, and it's just like, okay, that was pretty rude. Even if you didn't say anything about me, you know, I'm the type of person where I was raised where you don't even want to make the suggestion that you are talking about someone, speaking about someone. If you are, you kind of supposed to put it on the DL, and it wasn't. So I'm just like, okay, my freaking feelings was so hurt. Like, it was just so hurt. Like, I've never experienced that before, or experienced it in that manner where I had to put two and two together, you know. Being a black woman in Korea, it's different, it's challenging, it's a totally different atmosphere, it's a culture shock. You have a culture shock more of how different you are than having a culture shock because you're in a different place. And I have to be, you know, I have to keep in mind that I'm in a different country. I'm in their country. So I don't, even though I feel like I should be given the respect that everyone in the world should give each other, I can't expect too much and request it or say you should give me this and you have to give me this. I'm not that type of individual. I just know that for me, the way I think, if you come to my country and you're just different from me, different language, even different religion, I'm gonna give you all that you need in respect. And I feel like that should be the case no matter where you are in the world. But unfortunately, it's just not, right? Yeah, it's not perfect, but I have had a blast here to a point where I'm gonna be sad the fact that I'm leaving and going back to such a dramatic change again, back to my normal atmosphere. And it's like, dang, you know, I'm gonna miss a lot of things about Korea and Koreans. You know, at the end of the day, there's awesome Koreans here, beautiful, very nice, very kind Koreans here, no matter where you are from or what you look like. You know, service here on the good side is nice, is comfortable, the subway system is amazing. You know, if you need help, you'll get it. And you know, that's just, you have to weigh your good and bad no matter where you're from or where you are. At the end of the day, Korea is progressing. It's just progressing very slowly, and you can only just be proud of the progress that many Koreans decided to make and be accepting to a lot of different people who are not like themselves. And I have realized that it's going to take time, but it's working. And mainly the younger generation are the ones who are more accepting and starting to revolve their life around the entire world now. You know, it's not even anymore for them like, I'm just Korean and I need to only think about Korea and Koreans. They're more open-minded. I've enjoyed my time here in Korea. I loved it. I recommend people coming to Korea and having this experience, whether you're here for the culture, the fun, the food, or the language. I'll be doing more videos soon, guys. I apologize for not being up to date, but I will be doing a video of me speaking Korean, talking about not speaking Korean enough in Korea. That is a big deal, and I'm willing to share that with you guys, and then all these other funny, crazy story times I have to tell. So do look forward and stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, give it a nice thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk Korean, and I'll see you soon. Annyeong.